Hey, it's been a minute. I am back to show you three more levels. Starting with level 1, 2, 3. Life is not a puzzle. I'll tell you, this was quite the puzzle. It took me ridiculous amounts of time to figure this out. And then executing, of course, took a while too. The beginning part's not bad. You got keys to go get, and then you got to do things in the right order before you have one shot right here where you move the tanks around. That's not bad. You go get all the chips, you get the boots, and then you go into the next part, which is a lot of, ooh, let's get dangerous, everybody. Um, Basically, a lot of blocks and bombs. Kaboom! And there's that little added, gotta get the chips, gotta push the green button a few times, but nothing too exciting. You don't want to put a block into the water. You don't want to put a block into that one bomb because you run out of blocks otherwise. Have a block that's on the green button. The green toggle wall is, I suppose they have to call them green toggle walls now since the old pink toggle wall. Here we go. Come on. There you go. Kaboom. And here you just, I'm sure there's a faster way to do this, but basically you need 4 fireballs. And you stay on that button because sometimes the fireball comes around the other way and smacks you. But it still gets the bomb you want. This just takes a while to figure out what to move and what not to move. And boom, you're good to go. You push that down eventually to get the last one. Just experimentation. You can see after a while I didn't have any silver, so I got used to it. Yeah, a couple bombs, chip, another fireball, another chip. Then you can start doing them 2 at a time. You gotta get that blue key, you gotta get the rest of the chips in here. And then you're on to the little ice path from level 9, kind of. Some ice skates. And we are rocking it to the really ridiculous one block, 2 button Sokoban, don't touch the green keys. Figuring out the whole don't touch the green keys took quite a while. You can see why up there. And this whole push it around, go around. Oops, almost died there. Push it back up and over again, and you can go through the other one and get the other chip. And then you can go over to the, oh yeah, I forgot that. You have to use the block as well. You go through here and you push the block. And this is the part that drove me crazy. This is the part with the 3 teeth, which you need the green key for this, so you have to go back and get a green key. And you have to very carefully get these guys to line up on the, well, the thing. What do you call that thing? The runway. First 2 aren't too bad. The third one's really frustrating. If you skip, you gotta start the whole stupid level over, which is really annoying. Thanks for putting us near the end instead of the beginning. That's really helpful. There, and now you can use them to push the block over. Yeah. And let these guys go. They make your way for you. You go get yourself a blue key or a yellow key or whatever key you need first. I think it's the yellow one. You don't want the blue one right away. There's another one of those tricky things like there was with the green key. Made that mistake a few times. Got your little partial post stuff going on here. Right? Boom. Then you get you through. Yeah, that's why you don't want the blue key, so you can get this chip. And you go back and you get the blue key because now you need it. But you don't need it where you can see it. You need it later. Come here. Here's where you need the blue key. Now this took a while to figure out what's going on, but basically having one block there lets you push 3 buttons instead of 2, which is what you're trying to do, so you can get where you need to go. You gotta go get all the chips. You gotta push the green button so you can get the other guy. Make sure you There's little pink balls doing your job for you. And now in order to get out, you already had that taken care of with the thing. You get the green boots. You go down in here, and you're back to the beginning, and then you're done. Return to start. So, Josh, ridiculously crazy, but not bad once you got it. Now, air bubble, the trick here is just timing. It's just a blue maze of really, really fast blue maze. Do 70 seconds or something stupid like that, right? You just go and you go and you go. It took me, I don't know, 4 or 5 tries. You just got to keep going. You can see I didn't have it very well figured out yet. I'm sure that the optimized score is a whole lot higher than what I could do. But that doesn't matter. Solve the level, leave it far behind. Don't have to worry about it again. Just keep going, keep getting the chips. Today's gonna be the day. Today's the day. There's a hint. Get you there, get you those 2. Gets down to the end where you have very few chips left. Actually, it's more time than I thought. I was reading the wrong number, but that's okay. Still, you got plenty of time to do this level, even if you screw up a little. You get down to the last few. Go, how the heck do I get here? This reminds me a little bit of Whirlpool. JB, thanks. I'll always have that level stuck in my head now. A little bit by Blink. Just trying to figure out where to go through the teleports. That part's a lot like Blink. Okay, and then you go, what am I doing? Yeah. There's a whole bunch of unexplored space still. Just go there. There you go. Get a couple here. Ta-da! And there we go. Okay, thanks Jeffrey. And finally, Beautiful Struggle, which I really, really, really like this level. It's got your back and forth and what do you do next and gradually figure out the puzzle. What separates this from the level 2 between it is there's not a ridiculously hard part near the end. They're all about equally hard. And there's sort of a swapper and sort of a find things and just sort of your traditional level. It does have an interesting use right here of the toggle door, usually going through the toggle doors, not push a block, so that's kind of cool. You get the keys in succession, you go different places. Yeah, it's, colors for extreme kind of thing. This time is a little tricky. And you can use your red key to get your blue boots, and you go around the water. And you get your chip and your ice skates, which will give you, the ability to get that last key at the beginning, which I believe is blue. Yep, sure enough, Bill, it is. Okay. Where are we going with this? Oh yeah, this is a little tricky. You gotta time it just right so you don't get run over by that trust me guy. Okay. This is an interesting concept. You go and you get a key, but you lose your fire boots, right? And you get more fire boots, but you're gonna lose them again. But in this case, you'll have a block that'll allow you to get where you want to be. And nice, a little bit forgiving, this one. It's nice of it. Go there. You can go back, and again, you lose, but you can just around this way and get the red key and come back. And then with the red key, you're actually allowed to go further. Kind of like color block there. You have to do this little trick. Now you can get even further, but you have to use the toggle doors. Or not toggle doors, pop-up doors. Pop-up walls. Yeah, the hole, knock the block off and make it do things. Now, that was the easy part. Now, actually they're all pretty easy. But now this was the part that I had trouble figuring out. Not so much getting the skates and getting the key and getting the chip. Those were straightforward. It was more of the, what do I do after that? Took me a little while. If you don't pull off both of those, it gets a little hairy. You can deal with it, but this is the trick right here. Once I figured that out, I was like, oh. So that's how the fireball can do your work for you. Because you need that fireball in order to get where you're going. And you just grab some water boots. You still don't have fire boots. You have 3 sets of boots, but no fire boots. So you gotta go around the long way. Then you're able to go up. Get the chips. Void the paramecium. Blow up some guys. Time this just right. Timing with 3 ants is just not fun at all. There, finally have the blue key. Once you have the blue key, and if you were a little smarter than me, you would have been through there already. You go back again, you don't have the fire boots, which has killed me a couple times because I forgot I didn't have the fire boots. The blue key actually gets you where you need to go next, which is over here near the end. You can see this is set up for Sokoban. And there's your blocks. Then you have to figure out how I'm going to get to that block. Well, here's how. Okay. In the meantime, I got to chip in some green boots to get. You have to kind of wait it out with the green boots. So I figure, meanwhile, I'll go take a look around, but there's not really much to see. And there's a mechanism, you can't really tell what's going on, but that pink ball is hitting another pink ball. It's in a trap. Eventually, you release the trap, it solves your problem. Allows you to exit now. The blob is not cooperating in this particular time. There you go. That was fun with the blob, right? Now we're going to use the block. I'm going to push around. Use up all these pop-up walls now. This can use up several pop-up walls, which means I better have some fire boots later. Clearly I'm going to have some. Gotta go through down the bottom, but you also gotta go up and get that chip. There it is. Now you're free to get to the end. You push the block down and the block does its thing and you can get in here and get all of the stuff. But now you have the fire boots, so you can go get those 2 chips. There you go. And you go down, and yeah, that's not the way out. You gotta go back the way you came, which is pretty annoying. But you can do it. And that, the fact that tank is right there, that's an interesting thing. Push the tank button, you would expect that tank to have gone in the water. And we go look, see. Where's tank at? Where's tank at? Tank is there. How that tank got there, I will never know. I do not understand this level. How does that happen? That tank was not there. So you push tank button again and it goes away. But that is so freaky. I'm going to end up looking at the editor to figure out how this level works. And that's the end of it. And no, I did not find any other secret hints. There's more to this level that I'm going to look in the editor to see. But I solved it, and that was what the point of this was. Alright, thanks Josh. And that is the end of this recording. See you next time, because the next level, if you look, is a great little level. But I haven't figured it out yet. Bind Mender.